It's a night of excitement as we are dancing for the Space Coast. Yeah, we're going to meet some of our neighbors and friends here in the Space Coast that are going to be trying to raise money for charity simply by showing off their expertise as they slide across the floor and they make magic. In fact, a lot of courage, a lot of happiness is going to be created tonight as you come and enjoy dancing for the Space Coast. Milo Zonko.
Yes, sir.
Now, master of awkwardness,
Yes.
family of klutz.
Absolutely.
Now, that's what you call yourself. I didn't make all of that up.
I did. I'm just trying to set the stage and, and set a low bar, and we'll work up from there.
So, when you're going to be dancing tonight, what criteria have you set for yourself?
First off, to have some fun, and we want to make sure the crowd has some fun. I want to honor my dance partner, and she spent a lot of time with me.
And she is.
And I want to honor my dance partner and do a good job. And so the little bit of pressure there. I don't want to perform so much for myself as I want to perform for Heidi, for the studio. I've had some great support the last several weeks, and it's really been a good time.
How long have you guys been practicing?
About 6 weeks. So it's been bang, bang, bang.
Right.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times a week?
2 or 3 times a week, and yep, lots of drive time, everything. And all this for about 150 seconds of dancing. So lots of time invested to really do a good thing quickly.
Has it built your confidence?
It has. I'm the guy that used to lean against the wall while everybody went out and danced. I've never danced before in my life, so this was really a learning experience for me, and I will dance again. I really enjoyed it.
It didn't validate your inferiority complex.
Not yet. There's still time.
Now, do you think you guys are going to be first, or are you going to be last? Where are you in the schedule for the show?
We're about halfway through the lineup, so I think I'm 5th out of 11.
Having been somebody who's done this myself before, let me tell you what's really nice is to be first, because you're not being compared to anybody.
Yes, the lady who's first, you'll talk to her in a little bit, Rita, and she stepped up very quickly and said, "I want to do that." I think the rest of us want to use her as the guinea pig and see how she does, but we're looking forward to it.
So are you going to kick shoes and take names?
Yes, we're going to kick some shoes and take some names, and I think I said we were going to squash them like bugs, but then I walked it back a little bit because a lot of these folks are my friends, and we don't want to hurt anybody. We just want to win.
All right. Everything okay in Palm Bay?
Absolutely. Everything's great.
Okay.
So far as I know. I live in Merritt Island now, so Palm Bay's another life.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Katie Jacobus, you are dancing your feet off tonight.
I am.
Because the sheriff said so.
Yes. Yes. He actually called me and said, "I got a favor for you." I said, "Anything for you," and I should have asked what that favor was before I accepted, but yes, it's been a lot of fun.
I've learned to do that. And now you're also an attorney. You work for the state attorney's office.
I do.
So you actually work with the sheriff, in many respects.
Yes.
But also, you're a big fundraiser. You believe in supporting the community. I mean, I know you do a lot with March of Dimes, right?
I do, yes. And I grew up in Brevard County, and Brevard County is our home. So I like to give back and help all the awesome organizations here.
All right. So tell me what you've been doing for the past 6 weeks.
I've been dancing a lot, or attempting to do what's called dancing. So, yes.
Are you a dancer?
I'm not. I don't dance at all, ever. So.
Has this raised your confidence?
A little bit, I guess. Yes, somewhat. But it's definitely been stepping outside my box, and it's been a lot of fun.
All right. Who is your partner?
Lance.
Oh, Lance.
Yes, Lance is my partner.
All right. Now Lance is going to be dancing with somebody else too.
Yes,
right?
he is. He's dancing with several people.
Right now. Oh, tell us how many hours you've put into this so that you can at least look smooth.
I've done probably about 16 or 17 hours worth of lessons. So hopefully that's enough to get me through the minute and a half of dance that I have to do tonight.
And what are you dancing tonight?
I am dancing the tango, the American tango.
Oh my.
Yes.
All right, with a little bit of...
There's a little bit of, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And thank goodness your children aren't here.
Yes, it is probably good that they're not here.
Well, Katie, good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, so Mason Williams, well, congratulations on being drafted. I would say that's the word. When the sheriff calls, you kind of say, sure.
Yeah, you say he's got a gun, so you can't really say no to him, I don't think.
All right, now you're an attorney, so how much do you know about ballroom dancing?
Not as much as I know about the law, I'll say that. Enough to be very dangerous, I think would probably be the best way to put it.
How confident are you about tonight? And tell me about your instructor, because you've been working on this for about 6 weeks, haven't you?
Yes, maybe a little more than 6 weeks, but my instructor has been fantastic, and I've known him for years, Barry Johnson, and and very patient, which is probably the biggest thing with me. But I'm actually dancing with his wife, so Kristen Johnson, and she's been fantastic too. Thankfully, she's she's not an instructor; she probably should be. But
did he create this dance tonight? Because I've been where you are before, and my instructor created a dance for us.
Yes, yeah, he put it all together himself with a combination of several different things, knowing my strengths probably and weaknesses is better than I do. But put together a fantastic routine for a very fast-paced and exciting dance, I hope, anyway.
Well, tell me about some of the charities that we're raising the money for. You know, the symphony and things like that. We're raising money for autism.
Yep, it's a fantastic causes here. We've got, of course, Scott Center for Autism. One of the attorneys with my firm, Mark Malik's actually on their board, so I've been heavily involved with them. And of course, the Brevard Symphony Orchestra. Can't go wrong with the arts, helping out that side of our community. And then, of course, Serene Harbor for domestic violence victims.
Right.
I've worked in the state attorney's office as an intern when I was in law school, and it's certainly an area that you really got to have a lot of help. And there's unfortunately all kinds of victims in that type of issues. So
we're back to dancing now. What are you dancing tonight?
I'm going to be dancing an East Coast swing to a country song by Dierks Bentley. It's my favorite song actually. So he basically asked. We were trying to, when we developed the song and tried to start developing the dance and the choreography. He kind of put together a couple and said, what's your preference? And I said, well, I like a couple of these styles of dancing, and swing was one of them. And so we talked about it, and I said, well, my favorite song's this. And he said, are you sure? Because it's really fast. And I said, no, I'm not sure. And he said, well, too bad, we're doing it. So
there you go.
Yeah.
And that's where you get confidence, is you just go ahead and do it. Walk through that fear, get to the other side.
Exactly.
Pretty confident about tonight?
I'm pretty confident. I think it'll be a fun dance if nothing else, but I'm confident, yeah.
All right, Mason, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Get out there and kick some shoes.
Sounds great. Thank you very much.
This is one of the dancers, Susan Vallette. And Suzanne, are you confident? Are you ready? Are you let's go?
I am. I'm let's go. I'm ready. All the practices behind us. Tonight's about having fun and dancing my feet off, I hope.
Right, but I think if they'd asked you to be cleaning up tables, you would have been here because it's a fundraiser. You're a fundraiser, aren't you?
Absolutely. I love doing things for this community, and I'm so proud to be a part of this particular fundraiser because it's going for 3 wonderful charities, and the Sheriff's Office has done such an awesome job at organizing everything, and my favorite part is that they brought it back to Brevard, and I'm thrilled about that.
Kind of hard to say no to Wayne Ivey, though, too.
Oh, I would never say no to the sheriff.
Now you know a little bit about losses and things like that and needs because you lost a home in Hurricane Andrew, I understand.
We did, and that's exactly what brought us to Brevard County. And 23 years later, I've come to call Brevard County home, and it's a wonderful place, and I've been volunteering here for the last 23 years, and I can plan to continue.
I think you got a little bit of an advantage, not that you're a professional dancer, but you do Zumba, and you're a Zumba instructor, aren't you?
Well, some would say that, but I can tell you, Zumba, I'll say it again, has absolutely nothing to do with ballroom. It's like 2 different things. But, music, aside from music, I don't think they have much in common. But it's been awesome learning a new trick to the trade, and I think that ballroom's going to become a new hobby for me.
A new hobby?
I hope so. I love it. It's been so much fun.
It's healthy exercise too, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But with Zumba, you've also got stamina, and you've got the rhythm, and you've got confidence.
I'll use the Zumba to keep me in shape for the ballroom.
Okay. And then you do the ballroom to keep yourself happy.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Good luck tonight. What are you dancing?
Thank you. I'm dancing a rumba.
Oh.
Yes. The dance of love.
Zumba rumba.
Yes.
Zumba rumba zumba. The man behind the event tonight is Sheriff Wayne Ivey, and we are talking about raising money for some wonderful causes. I want you to talk about that in just a moment. But I heard there's been some bullying going on your behalf to get these people to participate tonight. Is there any truth to that, sir?
Well, I wouldn't call it bullying. I would call it being very persuasive. So we've had a great turnout, and I just want to right off the bat say our team did an amazing job at putting this together. I did what I do best. I stayed out of their way and let them do great things, and they've done an amazing event, as you can see inside. But we've had a tremendous outpour from the community. We're looking at tonight. We're going to have about 650 members of our community that are here to see a great event and help just 4 different great charities that are out there. So it's been really great.
I heard a lot of people say, the sheriff asked me to do a favor, but he didn't tell me what it was. I said yes, then he told me what it was.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people say they have trouble saying no to the sheriff. I can tell you, my wife has no problem in saying no to me, but we did. We reached out for, you know, our local celebrities, our dancers, as they are tonight, and I can tell you, every one of them said, okay, I'll do it. I'm only doing it for you, but they also know they're helping great charities, and everybody's having a blast. I've had a chance to talk with them about their rehearsals and their practices and everything, and it's just been a lot of fun. You know, and my wife and I, a couple years ago, took some ballroom lessons and stuff, and it's hard work. It really is. It is. So you know, you look at what goes into it with the dancers, not only out on the floor, but raising money for great organizations. And as you know, tonight we're raising money. 10% of the profit will go for the Brevard Public Safety Charity, and then the other 90% goes to the Scott Center for Autism, which just is an amazing organization right here on the campus of FIT. Goes to Serene Harbor for domestic violence, and then of course the Brevard Symphony Orchestra, which entertains and enlightens people across the county. So it's really a neat event. Next year we'll have 3 new charities that will benefit from it, and of course the Public Safety Charity will always be the anchor charity for it.
Now, since you raised the issue, since you brought it up, that you took ballroom dancing, and ballroom dancing is kind of fun because you don't think about other things while you're doing it.
Right.
You know, you pretty much have to concentrate on your feet.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it was neat. You know, my wife and I took it right there at downtown Titusville at the dance studio there. Had a blast doing it, and you know, unfortunately my schedule doesn't let me do it a lot now, but we had a good time. It's great exercise too, Dan. That's the best part of it.
So why aren't you in the program?
Oh, I'm emceeing tonight.
No. That is. I didn't ask you that.
Well, the team thought it was best if I didn't go out and show them what moves I have. But I'll let you in a little side secret. I'm going to show some of my moves tonight in a little dance down. So there will be a little bit of Ivey action, as we'll call it, up on stage. So it'll be fun.
Oh my, you heard it first here exclusively. All right. Good luck, Sheriff. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thanks to Space Coast Daily for all they do, not only for this event, but to support the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. It's an amazing partnership we have.
One of the things I did to prepare for these interviews was I went online and I watched Amy Boyson practicing with Lance for the upcoming event tonight. And first of all, Amy Boyson, nice to meet you. Good luck for tonight.
Thank you.
And tell me about this, because you claim you're not a dancer, but you've taken dance lessons a lot.
It's been many, many years since I've danced. I started dancing.
For me, everything's been many, many years, but go ahead.
When I was 2, probably till about the age of 13. And ever since then. But
those are the formative years.
And those are the years where you don't really have 600 people in the crowd.
True.
But now we do. It was a little different dancing because you were in a class, not just 2 people. So this was a little different for me.
Okay. I understand you can talk some trash.
I can.
Yeah.
I'm the community affairs manager for waste management.
Right. So you have to explain that. Waste management, you know, trash. Okay. All right. And in addition to that, though, you were kind of like, I don't know, bullied, strong-armed?
I believe so.
By the sheriff?
I believe so. I 100% agree with that.
By the way, his name's Wayne Ivey, and he said, you're going to dance.
He called me one day, and I don't believe he asked me. He said, you're going to dance. And I said, no, I'm not. And his response to me was, oh, yes, you are.
I understand.
And here I am.
Yes. So, all right, now tell me, you're dancing with Lance tonight.
Yes.
All right, now Lance is a well-known instructor. Tell me about what you've been going through for the past 6 weeks.
Lance loves to spin. I'm not a good spinner.
Oh, okay.
It makes me dizzy, but he's given me some great pointers. We spin a lot in my dance tonight. We are doing a country 2-step, but Lance has been great to work with. I have so much fun with him. You know, I go to dance class and I'm like, oh, I have so much other stuff to do, but once I get there, the time flies by, and I laugh the whole time. He makes it fun and enjoyable.
Actually, I discovered something, and I'm just going to interject here, but I found that when I'm dancing, I'm not thinking about other things because I'm concentrating on what I'm doing.
Oh, absolutely.
And I shut the rest of the world out.
Absolutely.
So it's actually almost therapeutic.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's good exercise.
Yes. I leave sweating.
Right. And it's a good cause, right?
Absolutely. And that's why I'm here, is because it is for a good cause. How could I say no to that?
All right. Country 2-step, huh?
Yes.
No, maybe something a little better than that.
We have spinning.
Oh, that's true. That's
Right,
true.
right.
I thought that was where you had a bicycle and a big wheel.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, Amy.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
With me is the president of Harris Corporation, and that's Bill Brown. Nice to see you tonight.
Nice to see you, too.
You're one of the sponsors of this, but this is something that's pretty easy to be a backer and want to help with because it's such a good cause, right?
It is a fantastic cause. There's 3 different charities that are being benefited, and we are, as Harris Corporation, a strong support of all 3 of them.
Sure.
We're partners with the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. We've been very strong partners with Sheriff Ivey for a number of years. You know, Harris has a very long tradition of investing and being partners in the communities in which we work and we live.
Sure.
And this is a fantastic event. We're pretty excited about it tonight.
Right. Now, do you know any of the people that are dancing tonight? Are you?
I don't. No, I don't know anyone tonight.
So you don't have any favorites?
I don't have a favorite. My wife danced last year, and she did very, very well. We're here to have a good time tonight.
Oh, it's nice to sit back and just enjoy without all the tension.
That's exactly right.
And all these great companies that are going to, or these organizations that are going to benefit autism and
Serene Harbor.
Serene Harbor, and
Yep.
also the
BSO.
Right. So I mean, all of these are great things close to the heart, and it shows that Harris is part of the community, not just as an employer, but also as an involvement in its cultural and its.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
All in a positive way.
In a very positive way. In every community in which we work and live, we try to be a strong partner.
You know, if you want, I can probably get you on the ticket for tonight if you want to dance.
Oh, you can? No, that's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Haven't been practicing.
Okay. That's Bill Brown. Thank you. Let's introduce everybody. Charlie Nash, Frankie, Buddy. Now, make sure you know who everybody is here. Charlie's dancing, Buddy's dancing, and Frankie's in charge of Buddy. All right, now that we know all that, Charlie, you're an attorney here locally. So tell me about your dance experience here. I need to know what you bring to the table.
Not much. That's about.
Well, you've instilled a lot of confidence in me, so I'm pretty much putting my money on you. Who's your instructor, and who are you? And what are you going to be dancing tonight?
Heidi Arnold's my instructor, so anything good I do tonight is a result of her. Anything bad is a result of me.
All right. But what kind of dance are y'all going to do?
Swing.
Now, I don't think we'll be giving anything away because a lot of people will be seeing these interviews after the show. So tell me about Buddy's involvement in the dance.
I'm just trying to think of an answer to that. He just has a cameo role. He's in the beginning. He's with the villainous. He accompanies the villainous.
All right. So now, Frankie, do we have a lot of confidence that Buddy is going to hold up his part?
Buddy is going to perform just wonderfully.
I've seen Buddy work in the crowd already.
He's good.
Yeah, he is.
He's darn good.
Wandering through. So far, he's the first one to get something to eat, and everybody else has not. So, the dance that we're doing tonight, what kind of dance? American swing?
It's swing. I don't know anything more than that.
Oh, okay. So popular in the 30s and 40s, big band, that sort of thing?
Yes.
Are you good?
Am I good?
I asked you first.
No. You may be. I'm not as a dancer.
He's good.
Is he good?
He can do it.
Never danced before.
You know, I'm not hearing an attorney win attitude here.
Well, not about this. I could have attitudes about other things.
I have been where you are, and I understand completely. I have been, I just feel like I have 14 left feet, and I just, if Murphy's Law. If I can do something wrong, I probably will. So, but I know you, Charlie, you're going to pull this out, and you're going to come out the winner tonight, aren't you?
I don't know about that, but Heidi will pull it out.
There you go. All right, you have met Buddy, Heidi, and Frankie, and Charlie. So, stay tuned. We'll find out who wins. Zach Clark, you are a videographer, which, if anybody wants to know, you are the man who put all these videos together that are going to be presented that profile the dancers. Now, was this a work of love? I mean, did you enjoy getting with these people and being creative?
Well, I'll tell you, there was a lot of driving involved. I think I calculated it was about 250 miles that I drove across Brevard County, everywhere from Titusville all the way down to, you name it, Satellite Beach and everywhere. And it was, but I got to meet some really great people. It was a really great experience. Got to see a different side of people, what it takes to go into the dance. I mean, when you're behind the camera, you get to see all that goes into it, and when you're out here, you get to see the final product, but when you get to see the behind the scenes and the joking around and everything. You get to see people's human side, and that's very touching and very cool to see.
What was the biggest surprise, and what stands out as a memory when? I mean, I know you did like 12, 13 different people.
Yeah. I would have to say. Well, we had everything from Mason getting hurt, having a surgery and a cast on his finger, and I guess he had an incident with a boat a while ago. That was kind of interesting. But Milo really stood out for me. He seemed like he was the person that was having the most fun out there. I'll be interested to see what his final video looks like, our final, dance. But it'll be a great chance. It's a great opportunity for people to see a different side of people and give back to charity as well. It's a great event, and I'm very proud of how it's turned out.
How about your videos? Are you proud of the way they turned out too?
Very well, very well. And I got to also thank Brian Dillon as well. Brian Dillon helped edit the videos, and he did a magnificent job. I went out there, got the footage, got the angles and stuff like that, and he helped turn it into a masterpiece as well. So, a lot of credit goes to Brian Dillon out there, and he's not going to be able to make it here tonight, but special shout out to him.
All right. Now, if somebody wanted to find some of the videos here on the website, they can probably punch to the names of the individuals, and they can kind of see the profiles.
Absolutely, yeah. You can go to spacecoastdaily.com, and you can find the videos there, or you can also go to our YouTube channel as well. If you just search Space Coast Daily in the YouTube channel, you'll see our videos. Just click on our channel, and a bunch of other videos. Highly suggest people subscribe to our channel as well. We've got a lot of compelling content, a lot of videos that we try to make worthwhile for a lot of people to see.
And it occasionally makes me look a little better than I am. His Honor the Mayor, that's right, of Palm Bay, William Capote. Welcome, Mayor. Did the sheriff wrangle you into this?
About that, it took about a week to think about it. Then he called me, and I knew the organizations that were going to benefit from this, so I said yes.
Did you tell the sheriff that you are one of the champions of anti-bullying, and he's going to have to stop that?
That's it. That's one of the things that was the trade-off.
All right, now, I realize you're here because, number one, the sheriff asked you, the causes are good.
Yes.
How confident are you as a dancer?
I'm okay, let's say. I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll do my routine, and I'll let the crowd decide, and everything else that needs to get judged.
Sounds like there might be a secret move in there.
Something like John Travolta, something like that, I guess.
Right. Or Bob Travolta.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, now, you call your town of Palm Bay one of Florida's best-kept secrets.
Yes, diamond in the rough.
Okay, tell me why.
Why? Because it's untapped. We're talking about 100 square miles versus what Orlando has property-wise. Orlando is at 238, which is almost maxed out. We're just tapped at 109. We just hit 109, 213, something like that. And we're only about 30 to 35% developed.
Okay.
So if you do the math, you could tell that we're going to be the largest city in East Central Florida.
And you're closer to launching your boat than they are over in Orlando, right? It's easier to get to the beach.
It's easier to get to the beach. That's the thing. That's the hidden gem about all the beaches along A1A.
And most people don't realize that Palm Bay is the largest city because everybody hears of Melbourne,
right?
Titusville,
exactly,
Cocoa,
exactly. We haven't gotten our due. Right. We right now we're in a position to kind of brand our message and market ourselves better because that wasn't happening before. And we're going to continue in my mayorship. I'm going to continue to push the envelope in regards to get Palm Bay notice.
Be the mouse that roared, huh?
That's it. Something like that. I'm going to chase the lion.
Now tell me, what kind of dance are you doing? Tell me about your instructor.
Elena is a beautiful person. We work together. We had to get accustomed to dancing with each other. It's a combination of kind of like waltzy and hustle from back in the disco era. So that's our routine for today.
Okay.
So we hope that people like it.
Is it wazzle?
Waltz.
Waltz and a hustle.
Like wazzle. Yeah. Wazzle, kind of like that. Something like that.
All right. How confident? How long have you been working on this?
About, in reality, really like 3 weeks. Yeah.
It's tough, isn't it?
No, it's tough to make time. I mean, being mayor and being teaching at Eastern Florida, because all of this process started when I was still teaching and being mayor at Eastern Florida. So it was hard to get away to try to practice. So I had to wait until school finished to really intensify the practices with her.
How confident are you?
I'll do my best. Let me be modest.
Not going to brag now. You'll wait till after.
I'll wait until after it's done.
Okay. Well, good luck, Mr. Mayor. Thank you so much.
I wish everybody luck too.
Oh, no, you
Thank
don't.
you.
One of the dancers tonight is Jackie Pantello, and you like to dance. You love music, don't you?
I love music and I love to dance. I compete ballroom all over the country, and I love the symphony.
Are you going to take this thing like with no question?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'm sure going to try. I compete with Lance, and I've been on the Symphony Board of Directors for, oh gosh, maybe 14 or 15 years. Love the symphony, love their music, and I'm dancing tonight on behalf of the Brevard Symphony Orchestra.
Right, who is one of the recipients of the fundraiser.
Yes, this is great. We're all so excited all over Brevard County, because of this event tonight at the Clementi Center, and we love it here.
Now tell me a little bit about Lance, because I saw Lance is a professional, and you do a lot of dancing, so you guys are old buddies, old pals?
No, I've been his student for many years, and so we compete Pro-Am ballroom together, and I love the symphony. This was a perfect fit for me.
Sure.
And I love the Clementi Center, and no one declines the sheriff.
Exactly. I've heard that.
You heard that before. We love Wayne Ivey, and we love the Clementi Center. This is a great event. It's sold out.
All right,
it's going to be fabulous.
Now, what are you going to do? What are you dancing
What
to?
am I dancing? I'm doing a foxtrot.
All right.
Yes, American Smooth foxtrot. And it's going to be quite sassy and glamorous, I hope.
Well, you're going to kick some shoes and take some names?
I'm going to dance like the wind.
There you go. Dance like nobody's watching and enjoy yourself, right?
I certainly will.
And for a good cause.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Robert Jordan's going to be out there making some very good moves. Now, you're an engineer. What are you doing out there dancing?
I don't know.
That is the best answer.
It's a good community event, and the sheriff asked if I would do this, and I actually like dancing.
This isn't one of those things where the sheriff uses his office to be
Yes. He definitely influenced me, and he has a big gun, so I decided I better go ahead and do it.
All right, now how confident do you feel about this? I mean, how long have you been practicing?
I've had about 13 lessons, and I have a dance instructor who is a phenomenon when it comes down to dancing. Ilana Jones. She's from the Melbourne Dance Studio in Melbourne. So I've been driving from Titusville to Melbourne every week.
But you're an engineer. You're in construction. How does this fit in with your life?
Well, actually, after I left the Space Center after 32 years, I bought this business called Genesis 7, and we do logistics, engineering, and construction. And because I own the business, I'm able to get back to the company.
So you're able to take time off because you own the company.
Because I own the company. I really love the owner of the company. He lets me do anything I want to do, for sure.
There you go. Well, stay on the good side.
I will, for sure.
So what are you guys going to dance tonight? What are you?
We're going to be dancing to Lionel Richie's song called Easy, and it's called the Nightclub Two-Step.
So it's going to be a little slow.
Very romantic, real slow, yeah, just like me, I'm very romantic.
There you go.
Not slow, though.
You going to win?
I am going to put my best foot forward.
Nervous?
I am not.
Good.
I'm very confident, so we'll see what happens.
Good luck, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Meet Lila Buescher. Hi, Lila.
Hi.
You're going to be a star dancer tonight, aren't you?
I'm going to try.
All right, now, Lila, I know the sheriff called and said, Lila, guess what you're doing in a couple of weeks, right?
Actually, he said, I just have a favor. And
he didn't do that with other people.
I know, he was so kind to me, and I said, absolutely, you name it, whatever you want. I had no idea it was going to be to dance, so.
But you're going to do just fine. Now, tell me a little bit about what you're going to be dancing and who you're dancing with.
Well, my instructor is Jeffrey Smith, and we are doing a swing dance.
Okay.
It's a little fast for my abilities, but we'll manage, I think.
I think you'll rise to the occasion.
Yes.
Exactly. Now, I know that charities and homelessness and things like this are very close to your heart, and that had to be one of the reasons that you're here tonight.
Absolutely. We have an incredible community, and we support each other year-round in charities, and yes, helping at-risk students and any number of charities.
But homelessness is really close to your heart too.
Very much so, yes. I operate.
In fact, I heard a phrase that you use that says break the cycle of homelessness so that it doesn't become passed on from one generation to another.
Absolutely, and we're very focused on helping children, and that's our ticket to breaking the cycle.
All right. Well, good luck out there. As I've been telling everybody, kick some shoes and take some names, okay?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Watch it. Lila Buescher's coming your way. David Brock, you're with the credit union, right?
I am. Community Credit Union of Florida.
Right, and you're also serve on one of the boards for FIT.
I'm on the Board of Advisors for the Nathan Biss College of Business, and also I serve on the Center for Ethics and Leadership Board.
So you're very involved in the community, not only FIT, and FIT kind of being one of the sponsors of tonight's event. Are you looking forward to this? Are you seeing all your friends and neighbors out there dancing?
Absolutely. I watched, this show on television, Dancing with the Stars, and it's just kind of infectious and contagious, I mean, everybody gets excited about it, talks about it. Should be fun to see the local version.
Do you feel like there's a lot of courage going on tonight, or do you think there's some, tomfoolery?
I think there's a lot of courage. I was talking to Milo Zonko and Robert Jordan earlier, and I know that they've got a few butterflies, and the deal is to try to get them to fly in formation.
Sure, exactly. Now, let me ask you, would you consider dancing yourself?
No. No, let's get to the chase. No.
That was too quick. I mean, even if the sheriff calls and says...
Well, you can get more done with a gun and a smile than just a smile,
It's true.
So I don't know. I'd have to think about that. But I personally, I feel like I have two left feet.
Well, let me give you some advice, and that is I have done this, and it's one of the scariest things I ever did. Walking through it didn't solve that for me, but I'm glad I did it, and I think you would be too. So, I mean, I'll encourage you, and then I'll also tell the sheriff.
Well, thank you very much. Well, it's for a good cause. They're going to raise money. It's going to a lot of charities, and this community has got a lot of needs. We've got many more needs than we have the capacity to fulfill them, so it's really nice to be here tonight, and I hope they raise a lot of money.
Right. I hope you have a lot of fun tonight.
Thank you. I'm sure we will.
Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
Thank you, David. Okay, you're welcome. Happy to have with us Mr. and Mrs. Jolie Smith. And Dr. Smith, tell me a little bit about what brings you out to support an event like this, dancing on the Space Coast.
Because they're doing something for a 2 or 3 or 4 letter word called KIDS, kids. Wow. Anytime, anyone can put on a program or do things to work and support kids. We're for it.
Right. Well, you've always been involved with education, BCC, and was it Eastern State College?
Eastern Florida State College now.
Right. So, I mean, education, helping kids, that's what it's all about, right?
Absolutely. I've done it, and my wife has taught, she taught elementary education for several years before she retired.
So, Mrs. Smith, is there any chance that we can get the two of you out there dancing tonight?
Of course.
I don't know left from right.
I think you just got
like the slide.
I think you got volunteered. It's kind of like the way that the sheriff gets people to volunteer. He calls you and you say yes.
I'm well aware of what the sheriff does. Thank you. Be glad to do
well,
it.
Thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting KIDS. And keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You are an asset to the community, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Dr. Bhalani, you're here tonight. I'm surprised you're not dancing.
Well, I think it gives me great pleasure to see this year, and maybe I'll join next year with my wife.
I like that.
Show them some Indian dance, the
Why
Indian
not?
moves. Why not? That's great.
We'll get a little Rabbi Shankar going and,
Or maybe Bollywood from, great Bollywood.
Well, you're a supporter of a lot of these charities. You're involved not only with the Doctors Goodwill Foundation, but also, I mean, this is just part of being a member of the community, isn't it?
Yes, myself personally and at Doctors Goodwill Foundation, we've been very supportive of Scott Autism Center and whatever fundraising they are doing it. And some of the people who are dancing, we know them very well, like Mr. Robert Jordan, who has been with us, right from the beginning to support the Doctors Goodwill Foundation.
Sure. And it's kind of hard to say no to the sheriff, isn't it?
Oh no, Sheriff. There's no way we can say no to him. He's one of a kind. He's always involved, and we are very happy to help Mr. Wayne. He's also from Titusville, so that makes it really excellent for us to work together throughout the Brevard County.
Well, I'm going to hold you to that because I heard you say you just might dance next year. We're going to hold you to that.
That's right. We'll have a Bollywood dance.
There you go. Giles Malone, who is one of the partners on Space Coast Daily, and of course Space Coast Daily is one of the sponsors of this. Harris is a sponsor of the event, and we're talking about a dancing event that's going to raise money, but it's all about the charities, isn't it?
It is. You know, Wayne has got a fantastic formula here. He picks 3 charities every year, and they all get a big helping hand. I think they're all going to get $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a piece this year from this great effort for 3 charities. So it's absolutely wonderful.
Right, and these are charities too that the money stays right here. It doesn't go to some national organization in Washington, D.C.
That's right. Wayne, you know, his whole concept is to help people in Brevard County. And what better way to do it than having a great party and a dance? You know, it's wonderful.
Has Wayne ever called you and asked you for a favor?
Yes, he has. Not dancing yet, thankfully, but you know, we're just happy to be here. We're very excited to be able to bring this live broadcast tonight worldwide. You know, thanks to you know, the technology. We've got you know, a 4-camera production shoot here, so anyone around the world can watch this live tonight.
Right, and also we've had some great profiles that people can go on. I understand they can see it on YouTube. They can see it on spacecoastdaily.com, where the profiles of the people that are dancing tonight.
Well, you know, the entire performance will be broadcast live and also archived on Space Coast Daily. So anyone who wants to go back and see how they did with the dance, or look at their mom or dad dancing, they can look at it from now until the cows come home.
Now you also want to brag on some of your production people, don't you? Like the people that have put together some of these profiles?
That's right. You know, Josh Bourne put together this thing today. Brian Dillon, of course, put together the great dancing profiles, like the TV show. Right. You know, so it's a lot of fun, and we're just very proud to be a part of it.
Okay. Is there a guy named Zach that's involved in any way, shape, or form?
Zach is our guru. Yeah, Zach is the man with the plan.
He's the man behind the camera right at the moment. But all right, now, do you have a favorite in tonight's dance? Do you think that there's somebody who's got an edge?
You know, they're all fantastic people. They're all, you know, giving it their all. I've told them all to dance like no one's watching. Forget about the thousands of people that are watching, and they're all just doing it to have fun and be a part of the program. You know, I take my hat off to them. It takes a lot of courage.
Oh, it does. It does. I've done this, and it's scary. It's one of the scariest things you'll ever do.
Wait a minute. You've done this? You've danced like this, Danny?
Badly.
Okay.
There were 7 people. I came in 8.
Is there an archived edition of that? I'd like to see that.
No. Everything was burned at my request. But anyway, and so enjoy your evening. Thanks so much for stopping by. Anything else you want to tell people about?
Danny, I want to thank you for coming over and always supporting our efforts here on the Space Coast.